Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for March 18th, 2021. Roll call, please.
Mr. Marquardt?
Here.
Here.
Mr. Perez?
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No, sir.
No. Approval of the minutes of the meeting of February 18th, 2021 and February 25th, 2021.
I make a motion to approve those minutes.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 5, item A. Correspondence received from the Engineering Department requesting $121,526.52 of Capital Improvement Board funding be allocated for construction engineering in the Chicago Street Phase 1 project.
Good morning to the board.
Button.
Morning.
In our effort to be fiscally responsible, we are covering the cost of the, this is really by the city controller who asked us to take the remainder portion of the contract with American Structure Point for construction engineering for Chicago Street Phase 1 and run it through the Capital Improvements Board. And so this is at their request. It's been signed off by the mayor and the Capital Improvements Board, and we're asking for your approval.
Questions? Yeah. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. I make a motion to approve engineering department's request.
Under that fiscal matter, I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
That was nicely done. Item B, correspondence received from the Engineering Department requesting $616,583.26 of CIB funding be allocated for construction engineering in the Chicago Street Phase 2 project.
Similarly, this is a request by engineering through the Capital Improvements Board. This was a request that was made in late December and didn't end up making it to this board at the time, and so we're following up to make sure we get the proper approval.
I have noticed we've got 2 copies now instead of 1.
Yeah, so, and you'll start seeing 2 copies of the green form as or the funding allocation. We asked that because the Board of Public Works and Safety obviously wants to keep a copy of that.
Right.
But the Capital Improvements Board is managed by the clerk's office, and it really does need to be a matter of record whenever a capital improvement request form will come through. So if it's just a council district or mayor that does not require Capital Improvements Board, you'll only see 1.
Got it.
Okay. Again, I make a motion to approve the engineering department's request.
I second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, correspondence received from the Engineering Department requesting $905,115.60 for construction funding in the Chicago Street Phase 2 project.
This too was approved by the Capital Improvements Board in their January 4th meeting to fund the construction portion of Chicago Street Phase 2. It has been approved by the mayor, and we ask that the board approve this action.
Good. Yep.
Okay. Make a motion to approve engineering department's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item D, correspondence received from Nipsco requesting approval for a full road closure on 136th Street to retire an existing gas main on Monday, March 22nd, 2021 at 7 a.m. through Monday, April 5th, 2021 at 5 p.m. Mr. Gordish.
Good morning. I've been in contact with Nipsco. Basically, they replaced the gas main probably last year at a time where they shut down Boy Scout Road. Now they're going to remove the old gas main. Basically, they're just shutting it down. The detour, Illinois, basically is Goslin. You get back and forth.
So
And there's
no
detour,
traffic.
Pardon me?
Absolutely no
No
traffic.
traffic on Boy Scout Road. And Mr. Gleason has been notified just in case if he wants to do some patching when the road's closed. So I recommend approval.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Make a motion to approve Nipsco's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item E, correspondence received from Chief of Police William A. Short requesting approval of the petitions for retirement from the Hammond Police Department of civilians Mary Cantrell and Joyce Schultz.
Make a motion to approve Chief Short's request.
I second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item F, correspondence received from Purdue University Northwest requesting permission to hold a 5K Power Onward Community Walk/Run Saturday, April 10th, 2021, from 8:45 a.m. to 11 a.m. with EMA assistance.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Miller.
We're holding an annual 5K in the Woodmar area. It's 173rd to 175th in that area, Olcott, Knickerbocker. We would provide our own barricades. Purdue Grounds would take care of that and monitor them. We'll have volunteers all along. We're not going to really stop traffic. We'll just hold them up while the runners go through, and then we'll let them proceed. Our police department will handle the policing end of it. Of course, we'd love to see a Hammond squad there, and I've already reached out to EMA, and Don said that he would help us out.
Is there any neighborhood communication you guys?
We can put that
I'm
out.
just asking.
Yeah,
They're not
it's a
shocked.
good idea, and we will definitely do that.
Okay.
Okay, then I will make a motion to approve Purdue University's request.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you, Brian.
Appreciate it very much.
Item G, correspondence received from 2nd District Councilman Pete Torres regarding Irving Park and reckless driving.
Is he requesting something?
Well, let's see. Proper signage, speed control devices need to be installed, strategic locations to help deter reckless driving around basketball courts and the ball fields. Let's see, he sent a copy to your office. Have you seen it?
I saw that, yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, I don't know where we go from here outside of, I'm not sure outside, where do we go from here outside of
Well,
maybe
so
going out and
generally,
see what the situation
reckless
is?
driving is a police matter. I did go to the site yesterday to look at some of the conditions that were involved there. This was a Parks and Recreation Improvement Project of Irving Park. As you recall, Irving Park Road went through from Chicago Street all the way down to 150th. The improvement project and the engineering department agreed that they would disconnect or close the roadway and construct parking spaces to make parking much more amenable at the park. And so that's been accomplished, but what's happening is drivers feel like they still want to go through, and so they drive over the curb into the grassy area owned by Nipsco, back onto the paved parking area, and then out to Chicago Street. So that situation is probably going to require some barricades or something to be corrected.
We talked with Mark Hines when he was working for the parks about this very thing when they actually opened up the park, that was going to be a concern about cars were still going to shoot through there.
Yeah, it's
So something probably needs to be done to eliminate that from happening.
that could happen, but in terms of reckless driving,
No,
that's not I don't know what engineering
I'm
would
guessing
do
that's what
short
he's
of.
talking about, right? They
I
park in the
don't-
parking lot and shoot north on the old Irving Parkway to get to Chicago Avenue? Okay,
I don't know what is in the councilman's mind.
Police department?
Okay.
just,
yeah, all right, that's fine, for now.
Could we also, could we also refer to the engineering department to see if they can come up with a potential fix? Just see what they think's best over there? Sure. Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, I will make a motion then to forward this to engineering and the police department for engineering's review and police department's extra patrol.
I second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item H, correspondence received from Dan P. Spitali, Councilman at Large, regarding safety improvements at Irving Park. He generally is reiterating the same issues that Councilman Torres has. He's actually witnessed some of it while he's been at the park, so we'll acknowledge Councilman's letter and we'll follow up. Item I, correspondence received from Ms. Joyce Zoomless, resident requesting T-shaped alleyways in the 142nd Street area be improved.
I seen the request and are looking into it. Basically, it used to be a T alleyway that was just a L-shaped now, and there's a blind spot when somebody's coming across to the left or right or coming through the alley. So we're going to look at signage.
Okay.
And we'll have a recommendation for you in probably a couple weeks.
All right, so we'll forward this to, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make a motion then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll motion then to forward this to engineering for their review and,
I second.
All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Item K, correspondence received requesting a business license hearing. Can we get a date? We did? We're on J right now. We're on J right now. Oh, boy. Okay,
Okay,
April 1st it is.
I'll motion that we set those hearings for April 1st, 2021.
I second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item K, correspondence received requesting a business license hearing. Oh, I got you, Dean. I was wrong. You're right. Same? Oh,
You want to do it all, maybe the next week, the 8th?
yeah. We can do that. Just next week? Yeah, just the one.
What is it,
25th.
25th? Okay,
March 25th.
make a motion to set those for March 25th, 2021.
I second.
Can I just have the name of the business for us, please?
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Martin Welding Machine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, let's see, moving, we got K. Item 6, matters from board members. Sharon Daniels here. Personnel, Human Resources, Mr. Smith dropped off a contract for outdoor advertising for College Bound this morning.
Yes, I spoke to Ms. Daniels. These have been approved by the mayor's office, and she's requesting to be renewed. These are for the college-bound billboards around the area.
Yes, all right. Thank you, sir.
Make a motion?
Yep.
Okay, motion, we approve that contract?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 7, matters from other department heads and/or their representatives. Mr. Schmidt.
Yes, Mr. President. Mr. Gleason sent over a request for an auction for scrap vehicles that he'd like to have on May 22nd, 2021. And so I'd like the board to at least conditionally approve that request. I just need to confirm the type of auction that he's able to have on those vehicles. He's requested a silent auction. I just want to make sure that our notice and everything complies with the statute. So if you could conditionally approve the auction for May 22nd, 2021 of the Board of Works scrap vehicles, or he's referring to them as scrap vehicles, we're going to make sure that everything gets done correctly, but at least let's reserve that date for that auction if we could.
Sure.
Okay, then I will make a motion to conditionally approve the silent auction for May 22nd, 2021.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 8, new business. Any other department heads or their representatives? No? Okay. Item 8, new business. Item A, NDOT local tracks agreement, Hessville Bridge.
Good morning again to the board. I can't tell you how important this project is for the engineering department and the residents of Hessville. I'm grateful to see that the board will take action. So this agreement is between the City of Hammond and the Indiana Department of Transportation. It basically sets forth NDOT's contribution to the local tracks project and will help give the ability to proceed with engineering. Engineering has been suspended until this contract can be approved. This was discussed with Mayor McDermott at the Monday morning staff meeting, and we have a commitment to complete this project. The letting won't occur until, the bid opening won't occur until mid-2023, so there's quite a bit of time between now and the actual construction or commitment that this city would make financially to the project. And so we're grateful that you're considering this, and we ask for your approval.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have anything, do you, Kevin?
Anything?
No, all I can say is that I was present at a meeting regarding this project in which the city engineer related to the mayor the information about this. The mayor believes, as does the city engineer, that this is an essential project for the city, and that he's looking forward to funding what I believe Dean's estimated at $3 million. And he indicated that the funds will be made available, and it's an important project. So.
Thank you, sir.
It also is infrastructure, so we're hoping to determine whether or not we can, where the funding is going to come from, but the funding will be there.
Okay. Then I will make a motion to approve the NDOT local tracks agreement.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, and thank you, Attorney Smith.
Thank you. Item B, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 5955 Wallace Road.
Mr. President, this is a agreement, I believe, between Kelly, is this Mr. Mitchell? Is that?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Mitchell and the city would request its approval as presented.
Okay.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the rehabilitation for 5955 Wallace Road.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item C, notification of left lane restriction on US 41/20/12/Indianapolis Boulevard received from the Hammond Port Authority to perform landscape planter maintenance at the 1200 and 1300 block of Indianapolis Boulevard, Friday, March 19, 2021, from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Good morning again. This is for a lane restriction on Indianapolis Boulevard near Unilever to do landscape planter maintenance. I'm working in coordination with Nico Sullivan of the Port Authority to get this work done. I've made the application to NDOT for a permit. I'm hopeful we'll get that. This is for tomorrow. I have informed Lieutenant Vicari of this action, and part of the need is to make sure that all of the city services are notified of the lane restriction. It shouldn't affect traffic in any way.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's a matter of record.
Okay. Do we motion then, or we just acknowledge?
No. We're just acknowledging this, Mr. Button? Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Since it's state right away.
Okay. Item D, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the disposal authorizations.
I second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item E, request for continuance of the status hearing on 7220 Parish Avenue.
Morning, Board. We've talked to the owner. He's requesting a continuance to April 15th, I believe, to finish up the work.
Okay?
Good.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I will make a motion to continue the status hearing to April 15th, 2021 for 7220 Parish Avenue.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item F, amusement device listing for the week of March 15th, 2021.
Very short list. I will make a motion to approve the amusement device list.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 9, old business. Item A, rental registration status on property located at 836 Field Street. Mr.
Good
Farrell.
morning. Yes, this is a property where the owner is elderly and high risk. So I had mailed out the recommendation to waive the late fees as they owed for a single year in 2020. So I would just ask the board approve the recommendation to allow Ms. Hutton to register the property for 2020 at $5.
One unit?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve waive the late fee for 836 Field Street.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 10, meeting open to the public. Anyone here care to speak? You folks?
Yeah. Morning.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. They told me to be here. They're trying to demolish my garage. Candy Sagan, 3837 Cameron Avenue.
3837 Cameron, okay.
Okay.
Excuse me, I don't know what to say. I'll do my best.
You said something about a demo.
Yeah.
We'll try to help. So are you guys on a demolition list of some kind, or?
Yeah. I know I've been on the list for a while, but I'm been indigent for a while. I haven't had money. I've done my best on my own. Over the years, a couple of times I got ripped off by people who were supposed to do the work and didn't. I've tried to do some work myself, and last year I tried to do it myself. I'm almost 60 years old. I'm doing this myself with no money. So
are we talking about an entire house, a garage?
no, it's just a garage.
Just a
I mean,
garage.
I have a letter.
Is this your garage?
Yes, I did this. Can I show
Yeah.
you? I took all this on siding.
Do you have any photos, recent photos?
No, I haven't done it yet. I just was waiting for stimulus money that I finally got. I didn't get any of the other stimulus money at all. I just got this first one, this third one.
All the boards are good.
But it looks worse because I took that off. It was siding. I even called the city to have it hauled away last year. That's why it's very slow, going in phases, because I'm doing it all by myself with no help. I don't have money. I get little bits at a time. Right now, in the garage, I have a lot of lumber that for the fascia and the trim, which I know it looks awful now, but I ripped it off myself. I hurt my hand, too. I got injured doing it, but I do have...
Is that a letter from the city there?
No.
To be here
this is
today?
I had someone come out and look at it, that the repairs, it can be fixed. It's safe. It's extremely sturdy. Because I was going to, a couple of years ago, some of my friends said that they'd take it down for me. And they said, you know what, this thing's, it's sturdy. It's a sound structure. It's unsightly.
See what she's got, what that is.
It's an unsightly building. It's ugly, I know. My neighbors probably don't like looking at it, but I'm doing the best that I can.
Sorry.
It would really cause me a hardship to lose my garage.
Just need a little bit more time to fix it up.
I'll make a sacrifice, I know.
So if I could set the background on this.
Okay.
Okay, this was a demolition from October of 2019.
Okay.
It was noticed, publication, certified mail, notice on the property. We have proof of all that. No one showed up for the hearing. It was recorded in November of 19. It was bid out in 2020. When you bid it out, we give notice again. No one showed up at the bid hearing. This is the first time we've heard from the owner. You can see the condition of the property. You can see the roof. You can see this side of it. Of course, we always want to work with residents. So JM was sent out. They're going to demolish the property, demolish the garage, as we contracted with them, right? We followed the statute like we always do. What I would suggest that if they really want to save this garage, because here's the thing. This board knows and it sees a lot of people come through there that say, we're going to fix it. We want to fix it. We want to do it. And if they don't, we don't have an option but to demolish it, because if you can't do it, you don't have the money to do it, it's unsightly. These are complaint driven. This isn't just come out of the inspections department because we don't like these folks, right? They're very nice people, I'm sure. but they're complaint-driven, which means someone in the neighborhood has complained about that garage because it looks bad. And we get that. And at some point, we can't say to the neighbors, well, they don't have the money, but we're not going to knock it, we can't knock it down because they don't have the money. I mean, unfortunately, that isn't a good excuse for what we need to do for the city, which is to try to make things look good and make sure that there's properties that are in bad shape. They need to be repaired. So what I would suggest, if they truly want to fix this up and they want to save your garage, they should empty out the garage so that we can do an inspection, and then we can tell them what needs to be done, and then get a licensed contractor. I'm not sure if the contractor
Yes.
that the owner has given you is licensed in the city or not. If they are, great, but if they're not, you got to find somebody that's licensed. So if we can have the place, have the garage, even just temporarily move the stuff out so our inspector can make an inspection, come in, let you know what needs to be done. Then we sign a rehab agreement, we keep them to it. You'd probably have 90 to 120 days to get it done during this construction season. And if you do it, great, off the demo list, carry on. If you don't, though, then we got to knock it down. Okay, so we'll give you a chance, but you have to understand that, and I get it, it's tough, right? It's money that you don't have. So you just have to make a decision, right? Is this the money you want to spend in your garage, or is it money that you'd rather use for yourself and let the garage go? But that's what I would suggest, if Mr. Kearney's in agreement with that.
I'm in agreement with that completely, and we said so on the phone. But for the board's knowledge, this is a situation that's been going on, and it's first cited in 2014. So there's been plenty of time to address the situation. And we get down to the 12th hour when the government contractor shows up. They start unloading equipment, that's a cost that incurs. It's just driving it up. So we need to get the inspection, as I instructed her to do. Let us get into an inspection, make sure what gets fixed. If it's salvageable, if it can be saved, then that's what we'll determine on that inspection. But we have to get to that point. We'll have access.
This it goes back several years, and that's the thing. I mean, I appreciate the fact they're here today, but it's been before the board at least twice, both for the demo hearing and the bid.
I know they're making me sound really bad, but I'm pretty much, I'm an artist. Most of the murals and art you see around here, I've done. I'm helping to make Hammond look beautiful. The art. I don't know if the murals, anyone you think of, I did it. I just finished Tarasco's, by the thing that's my work. And I work for hardly anything.
She does it all.
Yeah, the lawyer.
Very talented artist.
So what was it?
But the thing is, I was trying to do this myself. I said, I'm an artist. I struggle a lot, especially the last few years. And I do the best I can. I do care about my property. But I haven't had the money. I tried to do it myself, which was a mistake. And I didn't know. I actually did not receive anything about like this. The only reason I knew about this is because I had 2-3 men come and just in my yard and just start removing all my property. I felt so violated.
Here's the thing, I can't. We want to help it. We want to help them, right? But to say that she didn't get notice is just absolutely not true.
I didn't.
Okay, well, it's in the paper. We posted it on your property, and I have certified mailings that showed that they were delivered. And you got regular mail. So unless you're not picking your mail up at your property, you got notice. Okay? So we want to work with her, but she's here now, because the demo contractor was knocking at her door. She wasn't here in 2018. She wasn't here in 2019 when we bid it out. We want to work with her, but for her to blame the city for not giving her notice is malarkey. Absolute malarkey. And for us to sit here and say we want to work with you and you to say we didn't give you proper notice is just not true. It's not true.
I didn't know about this. I would have been here sooner.
So are you
I swear.
receptive? Are you receptive to clearing out the garage and let code enforcement do an inspection to see whether or not the garage is even salvageable or worthy enough to
Yes.
rebuild?
Yeah, yes, that's fine.
And by the way,
I need to.
The demolition inspection's $150, but we'll waive it so that she can have the inspection done because she's indicated that she has, limited means. We want to work with her. But again, this is the city trying to help. And I just don't take it kindly when there's an accusation that the city somehow didn't notify her. Because we do everything on all demolitions to notify people, including posting it on the yard. Okay, so we're trying to help. I want to make sure she understands that we're trying to help her and that we want to work on this together. I just don't want to have accusations thrown at Mr. Kearney's department, the law department for lack of notice and not trying to help.
You know, one thing in my defense, I knew about, yes, the court hearings, you know, when there was citations, I did go to court for that. And I would say I'm going to do this. That's why I started slowly doing them myself. And at first there's some kids broke our windows.
Yep.
There was, and like it's 2014. And I guess I did my best. I fixed the windows. We boarded it up when the windows got broken again.
Somebody came in there and stole the lawnmower.
Yeah, we've had some vandalism.
The garage has been
We've had
broken into.
vandalism.
Listen, I understand everything that's been said today, but at this point, let's just determine, you need to clear out the garage as soon as possible. This is not something that you can do a month from now. It needs to be done as soon as possible. Schedule an appointment with Mr. Kearney to come out and inspect the garage.
Okay.
And then they'll give you, like Mr. Smith said, 90 to 120 days to repair it.
Okay.
I think let's start from there, okay? Let's don't keep bringing up old stuff. Let's
Okay,
start from
yeah,
there and get
okay.
that done, okay?
Right.
As soon as possible?
Yes.
We do that?
and I'll make the sacrifice. Let
Okay.
things go.
Let's do that, okay?
So Kelly, just a conversation you'll have with, them once we finish for today? Is there anything further?
Email me when you're ready to set up. You want to get everything out at the same
Okay.
day, let us do the inspection, put it back in, we'll work that out.
So
Yeah,
I
make sure.
email you or call you?
Email me is the best way to go.
Okay.
Make sure you
All right.
coordinate the appointment first, because that way you'll know when your stuff needs to get out. I don't want you to have your stuff out and, you know, somebody can take it or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
That way it'll just be out for the day.
They do.
Let them do the inspection, put it back in.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
So
You
do
guys
we need to,
comfortable with that?
Pardon?
Comfortable with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Do you want to set it,
status date?
just so we have it? Why don't
You
we
want-
set a status date for what?
How far?
45 days. Why don't we just set a status date for 45 days? That'll allow the inspection to take place, and hopefully we'll have the rehab agreement in place by then.
Right here now, right?
And I can mail it to you or email it to you at that address, right?
43, you want, let's go.
Yes, yes, yes.
29?
Okay. Is April 29th okay? Okay. Okay, then we're going to set this for status for April 29th, 2021.
Yeah, put that.
Can I get a second?
Second, I second.
All those in favor?
Aye?
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. You too.
Anyone else?
Oh, we can get it.
No, you can have that. You can have that. Thank you.
You just gotta make sure whoever you use is licensed, okay? All right, good luck.
Evans, we'll give that back to him. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give you pictures.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, hearing none, seeing none, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
I will make that motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye?
Aye.